Hi guys, in this video we're going to look at the differences between arteries and veins. Arteries are said to not contain a structure called a valve versus veins which do have a structure called a valve. A valve is said to prevent the backflow of blood. You can take a look at the video which shows how valves function, but note that arteries do not require a valve, and this is because blood which is pumped out of the heart is pumped at a force, and the force at which the blood flows, which is this high blood pressure, means that an artery doesn't need a valve versus a vein where the blood flow in a vein is slower, and there is a possibility that blood in a vein can flow back, and this is because of the low blood pressure. So a valve is meant to prevent any blood from flowing backwards, because blood is meant to flow in a particular direction, which is out of the aorta, through the arteries, capillaries, through the veins, and back to the heart through the vena cava. So blood must flow in one direction at all times. Right, so veins help to prevent any backflow of blood due to the presence of the valve. Arteries are also said to carry blood away from the heart, for example, the aorta or the pulmonary arteries, versus veins which carry blood to the heart, example, the vena cava or the pulmonary veins. Blood which courses through arteries are said to flow under high pressure versus blood which is found in veins which are said to flow under a low pressure. Right, so you could possibly tell the arteries in your wrist, even your neck where your jugular is, and this is because you can feel the pulsating flow of the blood because it flows under a high pressure. Arteries are said to have thick walls with lots of elastic fibers, that is elastic tissue, versus veins which are said to have thin walls and less elastic tissue. Arteries are said to carry oxygenated blood versus veins which carry deoxygenated blood. There is, however, an exception to the rule, which is that arteries carry oxygenated blood and veins carry deoxygenated blood. The exceptions being the pulmonary arteries and the pulmonary veins. Remember that pulmonary arteries carry deoxygenated blood away from the heart to the lungs, and pulmonary veins carry oxygenated blood from the lungs to the heart. However, it remains constant that all arteries carry blood away from the heart, inclusive of the pulmonary arteries. It's just that arteries carry oxygenated blood except for the pulmonary arteries, and these are the arteries associated with the heart. We also say veins carry blood away from the heart. This is inclusive of pulmonary veins. However, veins carry deoxygenated blood except for pulmonary veins which carry oxygenated blood. And these are the differences between arteries and veins. You have to ensure to pause the video and take down the notes into your notebook.